Okay, Obusia, I am energy, I am Hosepe, and then so Miminda assign Atu Yembu. Another wonderful Saturday is with us, very sunny here in the UK, in the capital London. We are between 27 and 29 degrees Celsius. So hot, so lovely. And the excitement has brought us here to meet with you. Now, the community and the law, and Emro. If I'm a recourse, Frimpong, management, meeting who chairman. Between now and 6 p.m. UK time. Now, and then we have something very interesting for you. Very, very, very interesting. Yeah, but yeah, our usual immigration and legal issues. But yeah, Ghana, na ya kwahwese asase land. Why is there so much talk about land and sometimes the negativity around it, and people are so hard up about land? And hey, you can't want someone na aya asem foforo. E kwan ye befa so ato asase register na afi yetimi atraso asumdwe. The executive secretary of the Lands Commission in Ghana is one of our guests and our resource persons today. And I change so yebenya lawyer Charles Asmah na oni ababedi and komo. And you may be a fire sitting on UK immigration issues and only idea no ababedi ho and komo. And indeed, I wouldn't want you to miss this session for all the good at Obuasi. You have to be part of it. Question is, how do you meet the maintenance test under Appendix FM to the immigration rules? And our things so buying land and doing it the right way. What are the laws saying back in Ghana? And well, we'll be applying that to some other situations. And to question or concern, and also person joining you can join us. And we are live on BWTV, BW Radio, live on BWF Solicitors Facebook page and YouTube and all the social media platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, is the community and the law. Well, welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, boys and girls. Everybody, we are live on BWTV, BW Radio, BWF Solicitors Facebook, BWF Solicitors YouTube, and all the social media platforms. We are on PAM TV, About Radio here in the UK. And in platforms I would no enyina. So if I'm Kweku Frimpong, and may war the chance and opportunity to meet you and also have a discussion. And and some land issues in Ghana, and we're going to really have that better addressed. Na so ato yen nsase ane ho ensemno etimi aka amanetimi asiye ade amai de tosumi no nso so ye be hwe Appendix FM sa nhihye no etesen ye ka Appendix FM eden ho asem na ye ka selemonim no yen resource person lawyer Charles Asmah and yen ebabedi ho enkomo. We are very, very grateful to BWF Solicitors. Say oboyeng ema yede enkomo yini ade nyina ede ebro. And unti Mr. Work platform no so the person make and say one, go onto the page, like the page, pick up the link and share, comment. And our things so bomodian say ubefre will be na nipa krono abeka ho na afi yedi enkomo. And unti say yabaswa na mo amemfasida emma BWF Solicitors yaba yabedi enkomo.
Ye fema ye wo London. yɛgye abasobɔdeɛ bebree na yɛaredare ɛwɔ mmaransɛm mu ɛyɛ legal services bi te sɛ family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. What BWF deɛ yɛn solicitors ɛde anigyeɛ ɛna twitwagye woɔ na yɛboɔ nso nyɛ den koraa. Yɛn partner panin paa Kweku Owusu ayɛ lawyer ɛwɔ UK man mu bɛburu mfie 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura wɔn ho. Nti sɛ ba na ebusuansɛm bi te sɛ child care, ɛyɛ abofra hwɛ mu, awaregya yɛ ho twema mentwe, ɛne ɔhyɛ anaa injunction a yɛde to domestic violence so a, yɛmma wo legal assistance a ɛdi mu na yie adwuma nso. Yɛn child care ɛne family team no nim nea wofa mu ɛwɔ nea ɛyɛ wɔ bere yi mu. Ɛno nti na yɛto yɛn bo ase ma wafoto a ɛsɛ fata ɛwɔ kokoa mu. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ obi a Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agyina to mu na ɔsan so yɛ member na kyerɛ sɛ ɛba no sɛ yɛgyina w'akyi ɛretwitwa agyew ɛwɔ family ɛne matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw koraa. Wopɛ advice ɛwɔ immigration nsɛnsɛm ho. Wɔ BWF Solicitors deɛ yɛn immigration team no avedare ɛwɔ general immigration ho nsɛmsɛm kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho ntotoyɛ, any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ member na wasan gyina tum ɛwɔ Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Nti sɛ yɛtae w'akyi a wonni haw koraa. Yɛbie yɛn office free dwada ekosi fiada anɔpa nɔnkron pɛ mu ekosi enumere nonsia ɛyɛ 9:30 AM kosi 6 PM. Ɛna memeneda nso ɛyɛ appointment nko a free anɔpa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 ɛyɛ 10 AM kosi 4 PM. Yɛwɔ 4th floor ɛwɔ Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sɛ wo nante free 7 Sisters Underground nso a ɛyɛ kwantia bi. Yɛn senior partner Kweku Owusu san yɛ barrister yɛgyina to mu na ɔyɛ Ghana Bar Association member ɛna wasan gyina sɛ mmaranimfoɔ ɛwɔ court cases a ɛfa Ghana law ho. Wɔ advise local authorities, official solicitors office, ne solicitors bebree ɛfa Ghanaian law ho yie. Na ɔsan yɛ obi a ɔtae kasa ɛwɔ radio ɛne TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
BWF Solicitors and yɛde aseda ama wɔn sɛ ɔka yɛn ho na afei yɛde dwumadie no brɛ wɔ. And nti sɛ time yɛ wɔ mu yi, it's time for us to be sharing our messages. Ohia me kuta me phone. I'm doing that right now. Na me pese won so obe pick it, you know. Na why me that favor so that we can have many shares and likes before the end of the program. Na the me pese me council ebu and I say let me do my last share here and send it to my group. But okay, so na obomodiana why na sa ade amami BWF Solicitors wo ye juma Monday to Friday efi anopa 9:30 ekopim enyumre 6 o'clock. Where for 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Okay, answer the idea in common with so and Casano. Ma mente sa a year and crane anti inferior, but who apply for a year UK visa. Na se o here se yebeboa na we get in touch with BWF Solicitors for advice and I feel also who selected the right visa option. You complete your application forms and processes, you compile the right travel documents, and when you're applying for asylums and also making appeals, with me I trust BWF Solicitors, I trust the partners in legal matters. Ghana however 0302 509 235 and I say 0244 269 2333 0244 269 233. BWF Solicitors or 13 Okwewu Mensa Avenue or Ajingano East Legon or Office Honda or Oba UK Susua a year 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so 7 Sisters North London number no amount 0208 493-7340. And Makwa Mpese Osheno Susa Mami. The next one, and it's BWF Solicitors say vacancies for trainee solicitors, any paralegals. And in T, Bomodian say, send you email and your application at the admin at bwfsolicitors.com. bwfsolicitors.com. Say open full time, say specific contract period be a opesa uno edi inkitaho. And I say opesa uno ye juma permanently no ubitimi anyone akasa. Number no 0208-493-7340 0208-493-7340 BWF Solicitors say akwenya wo se obetimi on aye ejuma. We a business na obese we recruit to care workers from outside of the UK. We here say we apply for sponsorship license free UK home office. Na omo enhihye no kambasam kakra media de me taka and say dokran to ahye no an sa ben. If you want to do that, look no further. BWF Solicitors can assist you apply for a sponsorship license from the UK Border Agency. Same number, 0208-493-7340. And answer 077-127-61884. Yeah. Yemfa a year, sir, and Komui Emrao. Now, BWF Solicitors say, Assembly I was say the two were named Appendix FM as set out in the immigration rules. And then eka. Kotu Emrano a free woman a bray. Now it reads like this. The rules requiring an adult dependent to be brought to live in the UK are that the applicant is required to provide evidence that they require long-term personal care, which must take the form of A, independent medical evidence that the applicant's physical or mental condition means that they cannot perform everyday tasks. And this must be from a doctor or other health professional. In addition, evidence relating to the available care should be from 1, a central or local health authority, 2, a local authority, or a doctor or other health professional. We a free emranumu and auto a day amaye. And unti me pese me koko di hon komo na me hwe senia yebesi achichi muafa. And I know it would dovetail into our discussion. Say the bebro and then unti yenshan sosa. We're expecting say our guest who is going to speak to us from Ghana, joining in on the line. We still haven't got him. As I mentioned, the executive secretary of the Lands Commission in Ghana, one of our resource persons, and that Ibidi Asasiho and Komo. But that notwithstanding, ma minko na menia lawyer Charles Asmah and in Komo. Rabbi, I go.
Yeah.
Napa what to say?
I'm not dumb now, so.
Yeah, we have one tea. Omo toto nam toto. Omo HSP and then so Union Mukemufo so in Mubarak Adru so. And that's celebration all around. We have every reason to be excited. Adru
I'm not dumb pa so enkakra.
That's right. Yeah. Mama join me no myself opeke link na mehu sama for share omo dey come platforms how do they bringing me on. That's very good to know and to see. Inti share link na yenko na fe yemfa nkomo na nhihye so. Lawyer, yen ni kan share this Appendix FM na ochi mu mama yen the nuggets they share say obi pese oba na oye adult dependent. Normally you can't you say kwada na abofra kofa obaba we oye pedimua o pese kofa no oba betina UK na the more can we say emra no ewo ho wa pick it from Appendix FM e ba cho wadarama for FM way
yo that's the bebre Kweku. Before we greet, we'll just go straight to share or discuss the nugget. Nature, we can offer our greetings
to
the viewers. And Tisanya we are looking at say what the umame and that's our papa. But na on your bets na ewo UK or mine.
Okay.
Now, question is, senior what they will buy a different conversation, because that falls under the provisions of paragraph 297 of the Appendix FM. No? But parents, they no any provision. No? So the question is, quite ben so now bet me with parent aba. And now, much room say, we do parent by say which room say, my main as a papa no yare.
Okay.
Seriously. Santi baby or one near obe here or de be nya ayaresano eni ho.
Okay.
Na mpo so nya ayaresano wi a your friend no regular care no onya no ho. Nti wohia se obi betena ne nchen na bia nimpa no so wonya obi manata ne nchen nti na sa na etie de a ede say wo be kwa akwata ne nchen so no baba mum na weni akọ no ho. Nti ye hwe say because ye say nimpa no ba nti we have established say nimpa no be hia say obeba abetena wo nchen ama weni akọ no ho because of yare no nti. It's not a matter of ubeka say oyare. So it's not just by word of mouth. You have to show by evidence.
Okay.
The evidence, has to be from independent evidence source. Now, independent source, we are talking about medical evidence. Into consultant or share or report to say we hear regular care and support. The BOF, the credibility, all those things. No idea that's a ampa. Said report said my me and I said pepe be here physical care and also be here emotional care be here whatever care be here no efi family ni ho and the nipa na oba no obetena the ban nche no so approve sa ade no efi sa independent reporter no and I say expert report no unya fisa nipa no eho nti senia emra no echirem no or say you require evidence from independent or verifiable source.
Okay.
That will point to the fact that nipa no here care from sa ne bai ho and say family member no ede eho.
Okay.
The report will not say so here fi ne ba no ho but ne ba no say say once someone confirm so be here care if you be ho no wa try so a unya sa support no emfi bebia no then it's up to me the child to provide that support. Okay. Na men so mintumi nko ene ne nkotena oman na owo mu santi ono so ede oba. So that is one piece of evidence we hear. We call the next part no so a senior auditor esono. Or see in addition to that ube here in your maybe the evidence relating to the availability of care oba ubenyan wahano.
Okay.
So there are two things. One, we prove say ube here care.
Okay.
Until what neighbor for care and attention. Then you have to prove it care and attention we provide it and I say it's available.
Okay.
Until so available as I say we produce evidence.
Okay.
The evidence from where Oba and the evidence from baby so Oba betna no.
Okay.
The evidence be na obe hia senior ye tire mu no e bia why assessment and as a local authority no a obe mu no there's evidence to show say Oba has say no why them e wo ho. And as I would na ba ma doctor ahwe no a doctor no a confirm say my arrangement Oba den obenya sa care no and as a medical support no. So you provide all these things now they account evidence supporting evidence no now they are application. That is where I consider to grant mommy and as a papa leave to come.
So we under Appendix FM no sa the omo eken HSA in that situation sebe o mama o papa ana penimu bia ugina wo so depending on you no medical condition and ebema ya money pakro sa visa no
sanity. Let's draw a distinction between Appendix FM discussion or provision and Appendix UU provision.
Okay.
Appendix UU provision is more or less sacrosanct in a sense that it's static. As long as you prove that woman no papa no whether or yari it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But Appendix FM, no, in addition to proving so your mommy and papa, you have to prove say or more condition no, medically no will require your personal support and attention as a child.
Okay. So obi a parent nko and now say a family member say me mfa say me wo fabi, me wo me auntie bi, me wo fase bi, me hwe no. But medically no, he said me wo nchen and now no be wo me nchen. Can I do that or it applies only to parents?
The reason here Mrano set aside parenting say children have responsibility toward their parents. And he say, "Well, fast no no. It's just on the parent or other people. One could no other say one thing of person no so one or other family members. So we're looking at the immediate responsibility towards your family, which is your parents under this provision. Then a tracker extended family for no as well. But discussion is about bringing your adult dependent, but the adult dependent mainly we are talking about parent. Even though it doesn't single out parent, what adult dependent provider you can prove is that indeed signing panel depends on you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, Abusia, the lawyer HHU is what I picked up and was put in the public domain, picked up from the Appendix FM immigration rules. Was saying the rules requiring an adult dependent to be brought to live in the UK are that the applicant is required to provide evidence that they require long-term personal care, which must take the form of an independent medical evidence that the applicant's physical or mental condition means that they cannot perform everyday tasks. And this must be from a doctor or other health professional. In addition, evidence relating to the available care should be from a central or local health authority, a local authority, and a doctor or other health professional. Lawyer, Mami Emi Sawaha said there are three conditions: central or local health authority, a local authority, a doctor or other. And I will be here. And now say it must be a combination of the three.
Right. So anytime I will read him rather not or say all, it means we and not say we.
Okay.
Or say and dear the nina.
All right.
Until I say all, that means say me and son unyumubia.
Okay. All right. You lawyer tree mu esa anti ja one he na feel be na o say me nyane me ense nyina na e ka akoye odadwene ema eno en hawadwene kra abusia the community and the law na yaso egusua ye tie ye hwe na afi ye che. We're live on BW Radio, we are live on BW TV, we are live on BWF Solicitors, your Facebook page and our YouTube and LinkedIn. And I think so all the other platforms that we'll be picking up or share. And go to the page, YouTube, Facebook, like the page, click the notification button. Then again, you also comment on the page. Now, questions, no concerns, and you pick every wait means was sending text message at the about your numbers, no so 07950422780 and no WhatsApp number no 07950422780 and also say over 07399266408 I know now things so say joining so you can use our video link and join us whilst the program is ongoing. Mebacho, okay, mami nkohe mini anoma wabano na yebaba che yenkomo no ase ye because Breno etia yenkakrade but yenko yehwe mo say special guest here ura na o freelance commission no yensa ebekan. Mary ama yamwa ocha yen good afternoon to you as well. Your promise. Good evening no. Good evening promise to say Onupa Ezekiel Johnson. Let's keep sharing. Thank you very much. Sandra Fraser. Yes, my superstar. Share the page, you've done your bit and you put that information on there. Numbers are now with me. Afre BWF Solicitors, any transport link and all the other details. No, Sandra Ede Atoso, and my copy, you know, so we say all the other details. So, Tiliduma, good afternoon. Aiko say, Uchaying, hello, lovely family, you say. Sansuso and Yawo, Abba One Smith Cornelius. Hi, I'm here. Yes. You are there. Thank you very much for being there for us. God bless you. Margaret Adumensa, Auntie Maggie, hello everyone. You're greeting. Sansuso and your Smith Cornelius, what the question about? Yes, I'll be looking at that pretty shortly with the Bema lawyer. Now, if you were here at the Margaret to say share, and that's the word of the day. Hello, family and friends, lovely people. Furthermore, and a day and no aba. Sanso and your war ba kunedu achamfo. Ba also the question about. I will be looking at that later on in the program. We'll pick it up, I promise you. Sanso and your war Cynthia Odura. Cynthia, thank you very much and welcome on board. Your war NK so as regular as the word. You are here. Thank you very much. Lawyer, now we're back to the question. I'm saying Appendix FM na yaboso kakra, but I would want to come back to it. Na how to do or to make an application, so to speak, under the Appendix FM under immigration rules. But first of all, I'm saying uboso. Inti mema okwan na etia for ane ahefo na fe. Me fa question no bi kan say me fa mpemu.
Viewers and listeners, once again, thank you very much for making time to meet us on this program. We want to say a very good afternoon to the staff of BWF Solicitors, with Uncle Ben leading the crew. We also want to say good afternoon to you, our cherished viewers. We want to say good afternoon to you, to the production crew. This afternoon, we are going to learn something relevant, and I believe that you are ready to pick something to share with others.
Yeah, I was here in lawyer Charles Asmah and Ode Atoso Amayan. And then I have somebody very special to celebrate, and I'll be dedicating a very big chunk of the time to do that. My studio manager, my head of production, and my senior technician and everything, Professor Ade, AD in the birthday, and we'll be celebrating him. Watch the space, I'll be coming back with it. Now, lawyer, Yemfa and Komono and Shisha Sunami Misa say Yeka Appendix FM. What are we talking about?
Yo, so you say Appendix FM one. FM no jina ma family migration.
Okay.
Family migration. Enti appendix no mrano ya chichebu. Immigration rules no ya chichemu bebre. Enti wo appendix AF jina homa armed forces.
Okay.
Enti we application na efa armed force for ebusuafo ho and say service person no ano ho a obe use sa provision no appendix AF. So we application na what the no FIU ho a we use appendix EU.
Okay.
So we application what the no FI human rights family migration ho a we use appendix FM. This is the new one about appendix private life.
Okay.
PL. And na nkwala we di serving no omutumi jump ko ye no bi private life no so na ye kan ye no. So you can say appendix FM a ejina ho ma embrano session no a deal with family migration, be it application from abroad or application from within the UK, and this relates to application concerning children, concerning parents, concerning also private life. So let's mainly talk about Article 8 applications.
Okay. Article 8 application. And no na ya na debi amoka human rights.
Human rights.
Oh, okay. And then no
under family.
Okay.
Is, right to family life, Article 8.
Okay.
And also right to private life, Article 8. The Article 8 right says that you have right to private life, you have right to family life, and therefore there should not be any obstacle to exercising such right.
And he said, Obi eka se me pese me ya application ema me maame, me nua, me yere, and I say me direct family member. And no, or yeah, Article 8, and also Appendix FM, which is not different.
Now you can say, Niama Ebama aye Article 8 in say it concerns family.
Okay.
And the person wants to take advantage of that right enshrined in Article 8, to make application for those family members or for themselves based on their private life.
Okay. Into no, Eunice family ne the Okosi and the Okosi extended family no and the Okosi. Sa Appendix FM the year come once family life no. Where does it apply? A year or more but directly under you and now say you bet me the extended family in account.
Right. So obviously we're talking of direct family, but we're also looking at extended family, which has become direct family. Why has it become direct family? You might have adopted that nephew or niece.
Okay.
And therefore, by adoption, the person has become your child in principle.
Okay.
And anasa bia mami no a anasa papa no a odi wo mami anasa wo papa de na wa abeya wo mami peno. Could that be your mother? That's a debate, but you can stretch it.
You can stretch it.
So make us say, a friend say, sir aspect will cover. You can bring it in under the direct, but again, it depends on who ever qualify say a direct. But it doesn't really matter whether direct or indirect or so. For us, you are able to prove say nimpa way or depending on who as a family member the application falls under family migration.
We'll go into the application, but how do I prove say I am a family member who depend on me?
Well, a family member is a family member, and we have familial relationship by blood. Okay. So you can do DNA to prove that this is my family member. Or you have your birth certificate to prove that this is my family member. Obviously, birth certificate will only limit it to father or mother and the child involved.
Okay. And to say, me share minia eba. Me wo money transfer evidence. Me de ko si penimu bi sumo or de cater for akwadano. Me wo evidence from school. You're sending a terminal report or yearly academic report. They address it to me, but through the power of would that be evidence enough to prove and say this person depends on me?
So obviously you are talking about dependent, but your first question was on how do I prove say family member? Nimpe ni din ni birth certificate so how do I prove say me ba no? Within any birth certificate, what it means is be a adopting no. So you've got to show the adoption papers, the court order, a parental responsibility for sa akwala we ya can asem and this akwala no by means of adoption there and you're by law.
Okay.
So ube to me by the operation of law when I was sharing it is saying my biological child no sounds no my adopted child.
Semi war stepchild. Na bia by the time me kowari ne maame or ne maame be wari be mano any ade no na the birth certificate so papa bi din wo so maame bi din wo so na that wari na gu na wa ba be here my stepchild. How do I prove that as well? It's just by marriage certificate and answer that.
Well, obviously akwala ne nya wo ba se na wo kire mu oye wa ba no ma wo stepchild. Sa akwala ya oye oyere ebe ehwemu a abaya oba because we take sa responsibility if you or papa no and also plays our role.
Okay.
So the question is, where is the father in this equation?
Okay.
My mini bedroom say bia wewu bia wayera. There has been no link even between akwala no ne papa because papa no kra wanji ye phone no. That didn't need birth certificate so. Near Kobane so kwa register no. Almost say ye pe papa no a owo akwala no. It doesn't matter baby or enti na ono ni din ba so. Na ma ye hwemu pa ni amemi hu se me papa no eye me step father yi. Ono na ohwe me ono ye bibia. In fact me yin no kra no ono na me hu se oya me papa. Or bibia nimpa we no papa be ye obe place our role no maybe 5 years ago or 3 years ago. Enti akwala we yin enti o can say yes this is my father All this while I had no father, and it had even been giving me stress and anguish. Now that I have a father, I feel that I'm part of all those millions of children now, or more fathers, And the argument no be mu a akwala no ne papa no anyway. And the birth certificate ni din ni so there, but obetumi a kire mu nti a ni din eni so. But then as I say akwala no prove say ne maame and no was so responsibility.
Okay.
And na sa responsibility no wa transfer bi ama ne kunu ya eye akwala in step father yi. This when to improve this idea na aya ebeyade. Imagine say be a stepfather no wa ha. Na okofa ne ba, okofa na yere aba. Na yede ma na yere na yafa ma akwalai cause you say akwala no ne papa biologically any sa papa way. And as a mama no entumi improve so responsibility. In that case, ometumi agina so say when to improve nti yemfa ma wo stepchild. But argument is say the stepchild no. Now as a matter of fact, my meno is solely responsible for ne ba way. Me ba sin ni I have been playing that parental role together with the mother. And therefore I see my child as my child and he or she sees me as father.
Okay.
Santi ekopie court that is argument yedeba to court to enim. The court to say my meno was so responsibility.
Okay, right. So then it dovetails into your main discussion of say, how do I meet the maintenance test under Appendix FM to the immigration rules? Maintenance test. Ye kesika sem. Ye kabebi ebeda anasade.
Yo, me da bebre enti ene yan no efa proving maintenance say uwoni a obetumi da hwe wo ho na ebi aso nimpa yi a wokofa nwi abei eso tituru akwala.
Okay.
Senior yenim no we have financial requirements no baka try say 18,600. So we entry clearance application ama wo yere na some kwala wo mu a you even have to add more. Na so UK now we leave to remain application again 18,600 if you are doing it under 5-year route. No so again some kwala wo mu a omo British you have to add more. The question is say me juma me ye no sika no endu 18,600 plus ni amde beka ama aso kwala no so no na minim say at least ni aminya no, it's enough to maintain myself and the children. Can I still be considered? And that is the conversation for today. So maintenance is your ability to maintain yourself financially in terms of paying your bills, including rent, and having disposable income to take care of your other needs.
So, question maybe, sir, and I say, omo was set rules be ewo say. We no so meeting, maybe some figures be already ebe famwa. You bet me who say bosome me just say na was me spend say na you expect to say BMW to me that can money there. It will say be K3 or whatever it is. Sa maintenance no fire specific details no.
Yo, me da se bebre. Senior yenim no before BWF provision as I'm right this so not just say ya testy. So we ekopie court na formula we omu develop here.
Okay.
And see it's been tested. So the case of Ahmed versus the Secretary of State, and this is a 2013 case ekopie UK Supreme Court Immigration Asylum Chamber. Na ni ekopie mu ne say formula as say yedi ye adwuma no eno na case worker no obedi be ye adwuma. Nti case worker no ba hwe say nipa no ne sika ode ba no ye de toto ho ne ye calculate a efeti ne a ekopie court a court e develop no ho ana nipa ya oye adwuma ba ne sika eso yi ye de ne be compare anase be toto obi a oti UK memu a onye adwuma na aban ehwe no. Those who are on the welfare system. In the standing pay we are aban hwe ni sika ye de man no a eso ne di no. Samia aban hwe me na meso minya sa sika the same amount wa. Should I be deemed to have enough for my maintenance need? The answer is yes.
Okay.
In the formula no and they be school kakra na ya quick maths lesson. And the case here you can case of Ahmed 2013. Formula no A minus B. Nti see A uti B fi mu a na be ka echiru no wo disposable income and sika ewo ho a wo de be to aduane no be do ti other needs. Na no must be greater or equal to. And wuti enu gina ho ma usika wonya. Nti emfa wo ye adwuma anasa aban na ehwe wo. Eni separate. But say wo ye adwuma a sika wonya no ene wo rent a wotua no every month no say the ba week mu a na ye ka echiru no a wo de beto aduane ni other things no eya he. Nti ye de toto ne aban de ma nkrofo ehwo a income support wa nipa baako adult onya no especially be a single mother no £113.70 that's £113.70 so 113.70 so nipa we be a ba so ba wan kwala nti formula no a capture nkwala no. Okay. Nti adult dey 11370 nkwala no dey no ye £66.33 so 66.33 and now omo a capture say minimum of at least nkwala mienu nti nkwala mienu a we multiply by 66.33 no a e ba ma wo £132.66
so 132 pounds
66 pence.
6 pence.
Into what the way
can for children.
Right? 2 children.
Okay.
Into what the way can my minute no ho a my minute no yes ya
£113.70.
Good. Into what the can nkwala mienu die ho a na che so obama £246.36.
I know was a winner.
And no ni sika obia or single parent or a buy benefit system so no nkwala mienu ka ho no onya no a week.
Okay, so that's a weekly
maintenance support for the single mother with 2 children.
For single mother
with 2 children.
With 2 children. Okay.
Inti na chese se wo pese wo use adewei as argument dia wo su sika wo benya no SSA yetititi ubi bia fimu a na ekechiri no ayefen disposable income no should be greater or equal to 246 sa 36p.
Lawyer Brabio. Openi enya £113.70. Okay.
It's in Nkwala
eka ho a ya assume say single parent be a Nkwala mienu. Enti omo no dey no ebe £132.66.
Good.
Enti say what dey eka ho a 246.
Enti tro and also ka ho na omo say enti na we nya £246.
Okay.
36 pence no.
So no, let's say no actual weekly maintenance support for single mom. I mean, fat mom and she may for a single parent, right?
So obi share a person who say what plus between adult and children. A person who say with the equal sign aba. And my number here £246.36.
Okay, so
then there will be no question.
Nina is equal to 246.32, right?
36p.
36p.
Right.
Okay. We any sika. Yeah, expect to say
ubenya which me da show because anka wo benefit so a kan ya ubenya a week ni
nti wo say sika we ewo account mu ana
we ejuma na eba wonsam because sebio sika no necessarily doesn't have to be in the account at the account mu na ehome dia and the savings. But we are not talking about savings. We are talking about your inflows and outflows or your ins and outs. Nti saa sika 246 yen na aban e de mama every week I would be didi. But why won't qualify say aban mama wo saa sika would be didi no. Why na we ye wadwuma. But bia sika na e ba wonsam no esua.
Okay.
Nti maybe say on hostess wo kwaye application na wunya 18,600 na will it affect you in any way if you can prove the maintenance no ana depending on your specific circumstances.
The main thing is that menje aban sika. You tell me kamate me rent, mate me utilities, mate kind of priority bills which we are in FU. The abeketri should be the figure we are looking at.
Right. Nti na aban a formula no can say because a 246 no any sika one and mind you say nimpa we no other than that other things being no call no aban boa no e wo dan ka no nti we sika wo de beto adwane any clothing any other things nti na che say we no capture rent nti say wa we ye wa na wo hwa wo ho na we ye wadwuma then you will have to capture your rent before we arrive at 246.
Okay.
Nti yen hwe yen nua adwa mansa o ye adwuma.
Okay.
Na adwa mansa bi o ye weekly ejuma nti week no kakranka no okabom bosum no a bi a onya yemfa say onya 1,200 pounds. So that 1,200 pounds ubasan e dey abawechi because onya no every month. So ubasan we dey abawechi now they abahwe every week because we are dealing in weeks.
Okay. Nti no na ya no mo calculate here mo so mo ebehwe no 52 weeks no divide.
Very good. So exactly.
Okay.
Nti ebehwe 52 weeks no. Nti sa nimpa way we dey let's keep it simple for the benefit of the doubt no na even so nya 1,200 beboa. If I say a month.
Okay.
We multiply way by 12 wa unim nya obenya. Nti that's about 1,400. Maybe 14,400. Now you are converting to 52. Into you are converting to 52. Way there and then your classroom. It's calculator.
I mean calculator. So now main cover 14,400 divided by 50.
So we match wrong when you have 14,000 crank
okay. And lawyer Amaya who said oje nipa neje 1,200 a month. Near multiplying it by 12. That is 14,400. Near dividing it by 50. That is the Ubinska Binyana 1 year. No. Near dividing it by 52. 52 no. The number of weeks are your war afibiem.
Good.
And no and about 276.92.
Right. In the signing power in the weekly income, 276.92. However, I buy M1 accommodation. Nti obetie fimu ansa ye behu sika ebeka nsem a ebe yadin betumi atoto nimpa yo
246 no.
Because that 246 ya buy emano accommodation. Nti ya mfa nka ho. Ba wo aban ni emano accommodation. Tuntumi ka say 276 no ebro 246 nti we okay. Afi ne ya beti wo dan. Nti 276 eni enu a ewo formula ni mu no. Income no
and anka aban boa I know you 113 but wo dey 276
no.
Okay.
Afi ye be hwe wo rent. Njemfa standing power we o single room adwamansa o single room a week no otua emfa say cheap into 150 pounds.
Is that in this kind of
so so we have to also look at what is necessary under the circumstance no into 150 a week no crowd shall not just say the cheapest accommodation no meboa into utifi mu a na ohwa ebeka 126 the question is 126 and AC no as formula say a no a 276 no minus B na 150 no should be greater or equal to 246 anka bind the bama.
Now we are 126.
We need 126. In terms of maintenance, no, does the person meet the threshold? No.
Okay. And you know an ultimate application.
Well, signing power, we share. Then we have to convert the person under 10-year route to discretionary, no, because BB.
Okay.
Change mean fund until 5 or so by looking at maintenance. Even though we are moving away from financial requirements, you should be a single parent, a buying buano, and better to the same way, as soon as I be a single parent, so find a baba will use the same approach. Even though they can do 18,600, no. In the way we are not talking about spouse or okofano. We are talking about obia or no an application as a single mom. Now obia or your application ama akwala okofanaba. Now, 126 which are do.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is be a overtry sikano kosra, then you try the application or Uber application here do to 10-year route and so. But we assume it's a nipa way or you'll be able to me a meeting maintenance. In the Ajua, who said the Sikanusa. The Ajua could pay Juma for fraka.
Okay.
Or ye Juma Mienu, Baku on your 1,002 a month, Baku on your 400 a month. It's in the Sikanus here are jumping from 1,002 to 1,006.
Yeah, multiply
then
by 12.
Go through the process again.
Okay, so Yemfa 1,600 multiplied by 12. 19,200. 19,200, you know. I'll see in Chimu.
Now you convert it to
52
weeks.
52 weeks. Into Obenya £369, 23 pence.
And the 360 what?
69.
9 pounds.
23.
Good. Young first we are still very prudent in terms of managing the bills now there. Into still are no oshesa a dynamo 150 a week. Into what 150 a week if you more.
Into near take 150 a free more. When you're 219.23. Still on
219. So you see, so you can see, say, in terms of a day way, even you are not looking at 18. Whether you are looking at 18,600 or you are looking at other in terms of income now, you just have to make sure says it cannot ever win same at least it should be enough to be able to help you meet the threshold no then you can hold asam no. Now let's assume it's a nipa way or ye ni no at least when you 246 or more. It is in the sika no doso. At least otiatia rent in film umwa, otia rent in film wa. Sika unya no e be £250.
Okay.
Nti ne ka ni sem no say £250 so and the bit make say sign pa way why then we meet threshold no. And the obetumi aye an application no under the 5-year route no. Because they are looking at maintenance. And so we meet all the points. The same in impa way so confirm the man so aba obetumi use way but this time the be hwe nkwala dodo a then a womb then it be as no as I say ekosoro.
So in that situation we can say ehye no say also wonya at least you assume so won kwala mienu eno na ekofa sa 246 na eba say nkwala no miensa. What happens?
Say you 132 by multiplying 66 by 2. In the Nkwala miensa times 3.
Okay.
The more the more remember under the warfare system Nkwala do so no it jumps. Into the same way no say one na 40 so way so there then you have to prove you say you have enough to cover 3 children or 4 children.
Okay.
Plus yourself.
Obi say 18,600 and a gross salary per year. The year kicking. Saying you take tax near the engineer every month. It is 18,600 gross. You take tax in 3 months. Make me qualify.
Right. So, under normal circumstances, no, senior in common ye dear, I didn't ever fire here, maintenance bit, no. But general in common say, so, application. Now, let's say, yama wo ho and the 5-year route no as I say winya 18,600 and the road dey bi den yebo no na ya say nkwala wo mu a as I say wo hwe say wo 24 eka ho na ekosoro na dodo no then depend on how many children it will change from 18,600 to another amount so nkwala no enye British children na ni se nimpa ya obisa question ni say ono emiti ni 18,600 ne dia. Now, partner say, I don't even have to go into maintenance, whether I get it or I don't get it, blah, 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 because me know, me ye a juma, me ya me gross, at least 18,600. Me name me yuri and a tier. And as a wuna winya, and as a yuri and winya, and as a wukuno, one can cover the other. So we ye application for the spouse or for the other one, and as even for yourself. In Kuala Lumua, they will not be talking about 18,600. Ebesisa. Now, Nienta we ko buy and say, yeah, Obi Omua, ejuma na oya no sika na eba na ade no aya na ensum bebre. Ba bia sa nipa we otumi mobilize asika eka nisem no ebi ebetumi aye obetutu and rent na ade nyina bewie no obenya bia £250 for example. When I say £250 will it be enough to pay for clothing, pay for food, pay for all other things? And then Branica says, the Nipano to me producer over 246, for example, within Kwalami, it should be enough. Whether the clothing will be expensive or the food bill will be expensive or whatsoever, we meet it threshold for migration purposes.
All right. Okay. Abusia Uguso anything the community and the law. So Adeshaba Nana Kweku made the day wa joining and Cecilia. Thank you very much for coming on board. Sanso ena mwamoso dadane nyina edamose se mukoso ehwe and Beatrice Boa. Thank you very much. Promise you are watching. Sanso and Abba One Smith Cornelius, you brought in your question. Very soon I'll be throwing those questions to a lawyer. Now, wait to me, ano Adeyamai Adam Tuga Yakubu. I said, lawyer, you are very good. Thank you very much. Adam, BWF Solicitors lawyers, they are very, very good. And issues are they Emma Wanyina no Otuombo, no Mako na fe would de a hojuma a day and maye. And inti shed nenso, ye court lines no swa, yet the number I was screen so and a beye juma 07950422780 and no a young text message and now say WhatsApp message, but over friends who are a 07399208468. 07399208468. Ye be sana say ye be see day ehunu say ye meet maintenance requirement under Appendix FM route Now lawyer actually you mo or say openi ska wo say sa ban be hwewa ana sa wo ji aban sika wo na wo twi £113.70. Now fe assume say wo mafram you a obenya £132.66. I know you monthly maintenance support for a single parent with 2 children. And you also win 246.36. And the working in an say one we are Juma Massicanaba and send me at the you also cano. I will say either equal to 246.36. And I say I will say a brososa. Say in Rusadia na be an alcohol route for and I learn it to say.
Yes, so now yeah can say 246 say we still cannot about usemuno what necessary ekano what you rent it so no na would be take journey would be year ni as say we bia apart from rent I didn't know more taking rent and answer or more buy food and other things. Any idea
what was the reason?
Right, between food and shelter, which one will be a priority for a normal person?
Maybe I'll do 2 between here.
Of course. What that one thing we say I come do. So you see, even so the formula captured rent. No, so which your rent we are, at least which a them. In so crown over no more. Over no nessa. The feed then never car would be to any other things, should be that. Now let's have a quick check. would take 246 no, so multiply by 52 weeks no. About under £13,000.
2246.36 times 52. 12,810.
246
times 52. 12,810.
Right.
72.
So sana odema wo dia, you can see say sana impa way. So kuta 13,000 kra o meet 18,600 threshold. So this is advantageous.
Okay.
And what you do is say ube movie usika na akosoro kakra na wati wo rent so kakra na we meet 246.
Na rent wo dey cut so if you rent is.
Oh, but nsa wo share baby.
Okay.
Wo dey ye wa dey. Man say wo rent ya hin cause on betie afim.
Okay.
Nti tenancy a wo de beba no e na o mehwe na o de calculate. Usika wo de beba no case bia ye de call court a ye win case no. Nipa no kwaji fi obi ho na ode bra yen na lawyer fofo na oye na mkwaji bra ye say yen ye. Kwala miensa you refuse one. And the key reason for refusal was maintenance. Then nipa na meet so responsibility ni other things but almost say okay even apart from so responsibility and compelling blah 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 family way you know say so obakra baby a obedan baby ni ankwala ne bedi no ebe issue into oba rely on the government for support.
Okay.
We wa ukofa wo maba nso a yes ukofa wo aba na aba ya aban den issue. Into omo calculate ye no na omo kan say usika no endu threshold no ye be court. Then na obeye. We have to so she has to go around and gather the evidence.
Okay.
Now yamin charge e na onye adwuma foforo. Tina say ahwa adwuma na akoye mienu. Emra no so say wo court a nye evidence na wo de ye gina so refuse no nko na wohia. Wohia any other evidence from time where you refuse no up to the da ye de court. After refusal no mami we nye adwuma foforo plus old adwuma no. Oye adwuma 2. Ye kan esika ni nyina bomu a onye £2,012 a month. Sa mami we afi inti ye wo kan bomu a na wo check say would convert it to weeks a na sa mami we ni weekly we no akoye 469. Woti ni rent fi mu a ni rent no na ye 184. Inti na aka echiru no ye 284. 284 no eboa nkwala miensa no in terms of maintenance. But before that no na or rely on ejuma ba ko pe and the rent a no boarding santina endu ne omo hwehwe no. Can you go for a cheaper rent? Why not? Can you get more look for more jobs to be able to increase your income threshold? Why not? How do I prove it? Pay slips or employment contract.
Okay.
How do I prove the rent? Tenancy agreement. Even this person, so common sense will tell nipa say, "Kwalai omumbai, why is somebody renti? Na so mo how do you pay?" Na say nipa ninya agreement in principle from the landlord.
Okay.
Say I give you tenancy for this period of weeks or of course say 6 months or 1 year. The proviso is that umano eba as I say utnemu.
Okay.
Umano amba no contract.
Okay.
When will you take up the tenancy? After the court hearing and umano aba. So there was condition subsequent. The condition subsequent is that each no condition is say we meeting say woman be pie krom ha. Woman no be pie ha dia maybe rent tenant agent be ma wo. Woman amba no problem.
We need a strategy this a BWF and the evermore. Well, I was here only the community and the laws. So Openia, ye neno, ewa hey, a lawyer Charles Asmah, a solicitor, ewa BWF Solicitors. Mebo Amani se, ye shenimu se, yensa, Ebeka, the Executive Secretary of the Lands Commission, ewa Ghana. Say technically no omo intimi enjoying yet. Omone ye penifo no namno try say it was so na fe ye day amount. Me can say and ye best celebrity one very important person. Ewo ye njimedie so na me ka we say ye new penny ye how do I even put it? Your studio manager. My director general, I'll share my technical issues so Emma me a Professor Ade. Professor Ade edi na woda na de me pese me ka nyina and say Professor Ade, ya me ensure you have always been a pillar, very reliable. Professor Ade you know and I was my fankata manim kra na me celebrated a year. Happy birthday to you, Professor Ade Safo Intiamwa. Say wo krata ebekwa akoto BWF Solicitors wo krata ye be keep ni ye be hwe se ni nyina de dada kwemu enema ade a BWF Solicitors ono ena edi enemu the best studio hands so ya machines no ne sada so kwakwa fefe. Happy birthday to you, Professor Ade. We celebrate you. We're so proud of you. We're happy you are happy and you're having a happy birthday. Yami inshallah lawyer and then I'll be cancelled.
Yo, Adai, you know, we cherish you so much for all the wonderful things you do for the firm, for individuals in the firm, and for the community. You have devoted yourself to this cause of serving your community. And on this special day, we wish you good health, we wish you long life, we wish you grace and favor, we wish you prosperity. And above all else, we wish that your desires, in terms of heart, comes true to make your joy full. Enjoy your moment, Adai.
Professor Day and na woda and nti mesamo igna yen come na yen celebrating. He's a very special person, so humble, so dedicated. Oh my God. Prof, Yamisha, with our CP say aja me ha dwen dey na offer me sir. So na yeah the ejumano ako enemo. Thank you very much for your patience and everything. Professor Day, super happy birthday to you. Okay, lawyer, yeah, share them with a resource person, normal figure, but yeah, for questions. I was for with me, I join your line no a year 07399 208-468 07399-208-468 and also send a text in the WhatsApp at the 07950-422-780. If you want to join us via video, the link is there with your pick link at the bottom right of your screen. Now fi only ababedi and common and inti okay sa calculation way yemfa and tuonafi yenkofa inyai adiano emfa emra about one buying one Smith Cornelius or say maybe at the 18 this already 18 this November. A quite person na mefa so I don't know abba UK under Appendix FM. Please help with requirements and the position of the immigration rules. My child is 18 years this November. How do I bring her to live with me here in the UK under Appendix FM? Please help with requirements and the position of the immigration rules.
Thank you very much. Aban 1. Aban 1, yeah, woman say you have to make the application before your child turns 18 in November. You have to show, say, obey. You are solely responsible for so that mommy any hobby. You have to show, say, almost 18 years of obey life, why and now we play a role whilst you are in a butchery. You have to show, say, nimpa way and to me in place our role no beam. Santi almost say before yes sir, she will be left or he will be left alone. You have to prove to say there is serious and compelling family circumstances that will make the exclusion of this child from the UK undesirable. Simply put, Then I just say obey yamba obewu. Ewo baby or no. Until you have to prove sole responsibility, you have to prove subparagraph F, exceptional family circumstances. You have to prove say obey when I was sharing all those things because sole responsibility there, that means you have sole responsibility for Uba. You make all the decisions, you care for this child, and the question is, what you have or not you honor, how do you do it? Ubaka will be no yamao. Why can't this person continue? Ubaka so see on yebiem identity. And nimpa we akwala we obedi 18 to share on shada ya akwala sa. Nti den na ebe ma nimpa na o hwe no obaka so on pese obehwe ni biem.
Yeah, na so yedin.
Classical example na so yedin. Na so yedin why na ne tears anti asodin no e create impediment e wo akwala ne hwemu. Bi on ne nana we di 80 naughty. Ti an 80-year-old grandmother or father, of course, obviously will be grandmother. Not to say grandfathers cannot play the role. But our grandmother all plays that role, weak and feeble. How active can she be in terms of nurturing a teenager? Has that rendered the teenager wayward? Has that made the teenager develop habits, taking into social vices and everything like that? And to put all this together, and it's not a matter of word, it's a matter of fact and evidence. And you have to prove it. So that is the immigration rule position under paragraph 297, specifically EF, no, because as for A aspect in there, you can easily prove it, or your birth certificate, or DNA, you have pictures to show. But pictures now, what the babano, how progressive are those pictures?
Okay.
Ya wo akwala no odi 5 years no wo mu bia na wo sin ni mu bia na 5 years to 10 years no wo sin ni mu bi ana 10 years to almost 18 years no wo sin ni mu bi ana.
Okay.
Into all of a sudden wo sorry say kwa fa wo ba on be say akwala no kra no ye bad sa even without you no was surviving. So why should you prevent akwala no from enjoying life elsewhere? Then safeguarding no safeguarding na ye kan no. They also consider say it's also in the child's best interest to stay where they are. It is not always an argument say omu fi baby omu wonu na omu ba wonche wa abrochira their best interest. So you have to rebut that presumption say you think it is in the best interest of our plans or Beba has say.
Okay.
Then you have to prove it.
Okay. Lo emfa we nso emra ba kunadu acham for say how many applications do you have to make? I think that's what you want to mean. When you bring family member from Ghana through EU family, and which application do you have to do?
Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir. Opposite say application be na be we EU ni na opposite ukofa busian hiba.
Right. I suppose. Okay. Yes. And the other one is how many times?
How many times? Yeah.
And there's no limit as long as the law hasn't changed.
Okay.
Ubaya you refuse to wait me until some omega say EU from outside is over. But so you refuse to none ye juna so refuse no and ya they can refuse again. Into wo call part 2 and so making sure said ye juna so can say they be in part 1 no. Wo akava sa loophole no e ma bibia ayakama.
Okay.
It is say ye can say they be cry it will be something else, not the same reason as before.
Okay.
What application do you make? You make EU as family permit application.
Okay.
And because family permit application, no, more fee outside or more bad. Who had there is over. But sawaba now what the amount 6 months, what they are bad there, then you do the EUSS application as if you were doing it under the 30th June rule.
Okay. All right. Yeah, well, for France, so they are also at their mind. Just on temporary work visa, which expires in December. Oye Juma Hotel, our JC, for the summer season. Now, the opposite Obisa and say, opposite UK. I just need advice on the possibility to settle in the UK without returning home. Temporary work visa, Ebewu December. Opposite Twaso, free JC. Na Obrabet na London maybe.
Right. When your application, most of the time, they ask you, are you going to live in Jersey or Guernsey or mainline UK? Because even though we know Guernsey, Jersey, you UK, but because those islands, they have specific provisions rules. And anyway, I want to believe so. We move it to the main part of UK. However, or your link to side employer no one man work visa no.
I be with December.
I be with December until would Jania be oba cultural self. Until ye adenu ehuye bisa say o metumi akuto aso ama wo a. So mo ka so mo nto aso emma wo a wo permit to switch to another permit. Until whilst enunu we no wo switch it to another one through another employer because you say you work worker route UK employers be more recruit you for. And so when you nubi now we make a quick transition there. You discuss with the old employer no say I have got another job. If you are not offering me, I will be. Then of course then these people are offering you, so you can make your application in time before
okay.
Yes, sir, dear.
But quick one. Or the understanding for I want to say care worker routine here for recruitment from outside the UK. That's I mean what different employment contractors so and a license under more friends say
working visa.
Working visa. Okay. Nase, me me switch it to care worker route now. Possible, sir. Whilst I'm in the UK.
But mind, well, I mean, people are making applications from within the UK, so it's not. Yes, so that is it's possible because we have students who have switched from student to care because they found they've obtained employment and.
It will be our employment contract, employment license in Libya. Na say me person me switch it from to say the way day or say or temporary for 6 months maybe December, then I can find somebody who has a license, then the person will sponsor me and that's about it.
So mind you, baby or one crown is being sponsored.
Okay.
And so or move or transfer, so emphasis a transfer. On only transfer window no a very limited because December and the transfer window is over. And I think over per new team.
Okay.
Now ya transfer no akọ team the next team. And the new sponsor no obenyano. Discussion of course now there's not going to be any issue with existing employer no because someone renew my contract there. Then you might as well give me the flexibility to move if somebody has offered me another contract to work.
Okay.
So in that case, it's possible to work on that, but it's important say on one back conversations now way.
I was in 4 more questions ne concerns so no baby bere but na senior moya aware no na I was say ye day and command the fan edi kind no dey ebrewo me lawyer I will crave your indulgence na many the executive secretary of the Lands Commission of Ghana na yente no free am say omo another program
sure.
I was say omo and until I was here for when we come back, we will be having the executive secretary of the Lands Commission in Ghana. But as I said now, I want to say, may they resolve. I didn't think that's a secret. Sabi, I want and some things are Ghana. How do I go about all these things? Yeah, any opinion, no, everything come out right after this. Okay, when the community and the law. So, because me co-presenter now my team so will be joining us later on the program. The name say a break any circumstance and here back over the 2 hours and Sabroswa Monfa and chain, but it's all good for Yenina. Guba diaspora network at the Shebi Abba. We've bought into it, and we would want to take the opportunity. Say, yeah, they sankomwe ebebrewo. Na de mi ebisa and say asase hunsem. Ubi kind of say a dying to sada kakado de betu kwai. But asase so enye ketani abobo na yedi a free chrome ade aba. But say uko yen ebi UK hakrana ye wo emra ebo asase ene ho eto ho ebra Ghana nso so ye wo bisa but question na ye be bisa mainly and say adentina Ghana edru me bia ya na nsase ho nsem no aye nwonwonan aye bibi den ene ye say langa de sem ewo ha ekina ye si wewa ho nsem no bebre sa ene mitri ayeye me wo eye owura James Kobina Datson James Kobina Datson, a Lands Commission Executive Secretary. He's a fellow of the Ghana Institute of Surveyors and a past president of the same institution, or a member of the International Federation of Surveyors. As a professional public land administrator, he's worked in 6 regions of Ghana as the regional lands officer. He has also been a facilitator and resource person to the Legal and Constitutional Affairs Division of the Commonwealth Secretariat in its land policy and development workshops in the Caribbean, Asia, Africa, and the Pacific. And he said, many nipa say baby din komanda nim say onim any de obeka. Aja yema akwaba. Jennifer, I'm saying, over ye opening link no amamina. I'm saying it's muted. Go wait me. I had a link no amamina. Jennifer, please. About the matter to make.
Hi, can you hear us?
Yeah. I feel you better on kapa. Yeah. Uncle Datson, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Na promo to say.
Yaminaduma waso.
Nyamia dum ye ho ye pa adaje ni swade but ye da asese wanya ye ho ebre pa na senior CTA no many people have had their hands bent when it comes to asase na question my boss wa 2 or 3 times I didn't know asase ho nsem na ase ye bibi den wo Ghana sa
Yo mdase mde bibia ye won ho nyimzi wo ho na se obi nsapo a oboko doctor ho
okay
na obast tama oh yeah when I wo them we had to the land administrator whether private or public na a surveyors na lawyers yen fahina some come on do one boy na de one church him na kona rekoto asase so bibia ni ho anhihye ni ho asase rekoto a ba kwana be fado na ehudo nipa na oto na asase za mo bo asase na yenisa
okay
na Ghana so ye wo asase ahro be ye anan na de num wo ho ye wo aban na asase na ye wo asase oye nananum asase fa nananum po na asase no kese wo ho no se na ebusuan so wo ho na asase ni na nhihye wo ho a se pede ekoto asase be be fado odzikan de bia ye bonde wo de epede to asase Lands Commission could say na mbrama ho kwan ma ekoto asase ebo register wo
okay
in asase biara obi wa register so botona ma wa ebo Lands Commission na wa hwehwe krata no zo side plan wo mo na brofo friend side plan was bo mo na za Lands Commission in office. So what register assassin no kutin that. Who there say could you mention na auto assassin war na na bi ho a wa register na could you mention auto na mo. Nti kwa wo be chodo oh the master si nhihye a na yetintim wo hien edwuma menyi. Na hu do nipa na eyin eyin zinkita unzi wa assassin predator na assassin. Ono na oye ebusua bi ho mpa wa register ho na assassin na nti ebanka na ebusua bi ofa no bawe once or judgment mpo a tell assassin e ho nza see say dem ekui say rekoto ho na na yim de embre wo
Okay.
assassin bi so no hihye wo ho
Okay. Uncle, make you want to see na membi said there. Mesiden me hu there, them ebusia amako no way, them ekui and edwumekui amako won way. One assassin or a genuine and crata or one your papa.
Yo, but that's not music I'm kind of Ghana. Baby, you're a new bar or register assassin apart from Lansco.
Okay.
You hope never no one to do or on your banner assassin, another bimpo onto assassin that no also walk out cotonamo. It's a music I'm Bokonaka search war.
Okay.
Yama on a chassis, what is the chassis? And Sana. Kuhu ebusana na importo na yankaka often transfer the white exam on also about the fee operating power.
You na yen hwe the Markomaya search me hu there kwesi mensa asase neza nkata wo ho nyina ni din na zi nyina wodo oye transfer na odam se mpodo manso mo tro mi din wo dem asase nkata no da. How do I do it?
Yeah, and see kwesi mensa ono na krata ono na obohwe de bia ebustian na water na makwesi mensa wa register so or one grant or land title certificate. So Cape Coast and Biambia Kanawaka or Ghana and the 15 other regions also or did registered document. They are prepared transfer based upon information or honors in the moon. Now if you are by kwesi mensa and how one is it's also so most sign democrat India side plan ka na also aba in office na aba register wo ewa nti say also obi pede auto assassin fi wa oboba be search in your friend root of title bo hu there one our register na
Wonzi wodo
A to B to C to D. Now you are number E. Name there, yes. I'm on a root of title. Muslim pepe. The mission sharing all.
But no o si dane ye na efi obutumton asase kord as a channel autonomy before free ebe hu na fi eye kwesi da adwa na de wom mansa na de wo ho o si dane ye the man de si
Yeah, damn otasi onam there. Ma ya kan there. Man for 1 year.
okay
Be here, you'll be a casa also do what to assassin with Sudan Podo. No pedo, no way with the unregistered. Namson as I unregistered, the visitor not. All cat and register and sana. It's in Pempino, Abia, Obi, a bushapin do abba. Obe the cat idea you watch a day, you probably in Azan, with the cannot to assassin a movie. And now today. What an assassin Japan? On your she will do. On your she will do assassin. The whole no one so alpha, no acotona will be full. Mankada assassin up our miss or dead, ye baby will do. On the point she share. I have an answer 6 months up to 3 years. The best in a baby or assassin. Now, all on him, I put another bush paying out on assassin. Now, Nipano. Onsi another 1 year a baby or do this. Na asansa for na atom is a many powerful. On his own oil born and brand was to one brand new basic.
okay
But I don't mamma what to a turn me, and to turn me as a closer oil up at them in there. Abia, a busana put much a bien. A busia painful wabi bien. Another a handful wabi bien. A year to an age. It's a bone assassin. Nana A wa atonamu, Nana B su atonamu. And what Banina there, what it was or the Banabo register.
Okay.
They would there, Ramunu, as a senior was.
Ghana, mede mo ho hye obi a wetu kwan na waabɛtena abirikyi akyɛre yenyu agye ho dɛ sisi aba enye beti nkita ho gubafo wɔboa ma yɛakyerɛkyerɛ but matena abirikyi akyɛre menyim nkɔfo pii na mmom meyɔnko bi wɔ hɔ a maama ne sika dɛ nkɔhwɛ asase ntɔmam ondi dɛm mbra na nhyehyɛ ne nyinaa do yɛwɔ biribi abɛɛfo kwan da amemmetum atena abirikyi mehu dɛ ada menua me yonkno ye madam for whatever or yen ne kwanado. Can I monitor that? Is there any electronic system to do that?
Yo or ye bibia amana ya shasi na ye.
Okay.
Enti CCR said wa banasa asibia wo airport and cantonments and East Legon or a government land. So we ground rent a two no de tia a fibia set time is one. We hear the Baba Hen office work.
Okay.
But to support the Ghana.gov platform, no, and if he I will payment in what do. And then our office or our secretary will be alerted. In see, the hen in she shared the view of what Yasha said. The the modern way of doing things. Yasha's near. In kakra, which is a private sector, to be a young now was the one you be in a one sick was a now it's share of one Yebu na American Wabim. There is now anywhere in the world, go to my access records. The process will document you can check with your submission number. Now a visa person, I want to know the status of my document. No, I told you as in a legal officer now we do the commission office for them to sign for you. Yetumpo yema CCRpo yema estimate kakra. There says about it will take this period. There's a registered amount. And see, kakra yerbo your home was in there amount for bra what family how our family no do obocha other mama.
There's so much land fraud in Ghana. Oyanokora.
Oyanokora onam the yemfa mbra kwandu yemfa nyaze langa the same na ebia ebusie bien yim baby one shene the boundary between them yim baby order ni na abana sasimpu na nkrofo akafa wa to asha o sidan wodo obi o asase ne yene onam do langa sisi no afọ no yin aba mama mfe yin twem. Now we have a new law, the Land Act 2020 Act 1036.
Okay.
Land if you wash share embra ekwana ihe na ye ejun Lands Commission obi aroko to asase na nanu obi a na suzi awo wodam asase semihu enti your him na rekoton ti siara mbra ne chere rekoton asase one kasa all your entire land boundary you must register it first.
Okay.
A register now 1 year layout to so phone to do. Now onam da ban opede worship kwan or register into a 2 hours often stamp duty. The family or the school will not pay any stamp duty at all. We will register it without the tax for you. Mama, yeah, the may able to attorney. Now I have so Lands Commission, there's 2 lands office. What's the young boy one? No one set up land secretariat. The America Development Lands Commission. Now about your report in one. The mass no one was secretariat. Yesterday, I'm a one for town out. Ubotu you the mass asi last year. You're turning my them pay. In seeing to me and turn the mass asi before. The men she shady now or land act no more. The land guard seminar McCain. Kawa. And Brandy Chede. Se ekaye langa de some obina asase na ka pom ne fi asase do na so wachewa wazu kokota wazu botu efiaze efie awotwe ekesi efie benum 8 to 15 years.
I'm going to answer. What you want to see? Ghana, you want all the beautiful laws, but they don't work, do they?
That is why I'm saying that all the laws relating to land now work now to become one document, and this was passed in 2020.
Okay.
Now we know these problems, and that is why we've come up with the new Land Act 2020. Or to the Kaya Land Guard no so bet them 8 to 15 years. And now also land guards and they don't work on their own. Obia out on why I know a baron. Now, or small land guards and work at them also so a back them 8 to 15 years. Land guard is in 5 to 15 years. No, this one about them 8 to 15 years. Them she share no hope among others.
Marty BB there was a what you digging fee. Neda metse could be was a roofing fee po abakon. Embrano or cover the mazin.
Oh, Bibia the menu. Bibia the menu. Na boko na bia boys bi or area or was here na yewa it's not the law.
Okay.
Ma if you were in the work, oh, okay, young for one as laborers. No one dig one, no one's winning a survey.
Maybe I can't find yeah.
You see, that's the beauty of what open task, Thomas as a mean Casa Memo tree that not okay, Bibi Bassa, but you want Casa on ye Bibia or there was a problem. Yeah.
Eric Cambray, Minyamada, it was a leasehold on the operate to Ghana on your demobia. In Fiahi and what's their mum, Samota Sasia.
It's a shell in there. So you are banner assassin, another and anonymous on assassin, and even family land, stool, skin, family, and government land. You can only grant a leasehold.
Okay.
Now, leasehold normally residential, it is up to 99 years. Up to 99 years at a time. Now, for commercial and industrial, also or 50 years at a time, which is subject to renewal. Now, a foreigner in your Ghana, a foreigner, about to us as Ghana. Lease now was on 50 years.
Okay.
Or 50 years, whether it is residential or commercial. And the Ghana for when you're 99. Now 1 year Ghana easy. On Ubenia 50 years at a time.
I can there it was I would there register and go through all the processes to say it's a and I can assume say the each of the regions but land commission one officer a bit more I register. But minimum estate agent to be developer, what SACP and waste the needs do, Marco to be. I would then moko register the master asana medanisido because matter I don't know if you I didn't rent it out and I them lease it done until whatever register the master asana for it to be my own and
in your honor what nama on estate company says maybe the P water assassin will register. In so nankasa will register. No what on waste sad and what on. It's all more transfer documented, assignment document, another sublease document. Now also bannable register. Now the American 16 regions in Ghana and CCR, not 10, CCR 16. Region Biara, yeah, I don't British Lands Commission.
okay.
A office war. It is a war. Say a Western North. I walk up to SSU also. That's a war was as an hour done war. Says you also. If on course second D. Because first the man soon as a war or T regional walk up to a done by your office in war. It's in Baho number register. But register wow, we have tried to decentralize currently at the regional level. On Chebia, some of our districts they are select on the offices or in Tibotum there, them particular district or register or inform call even in the regional capital.
How long does it take to register land in Ghana?
CP. There were two systems of registration. A Korean Mayowo Greater Accra and only the central part of Kumasi, the whole of Greater Accra and then the central part of Kumasi. On title registration, land title registration. So you'll be given a land title certificate at the end of it. The rest of the regions, 15 regions in only we are still operating the deed registration system. Into we indenture we register that indenture and we give it a deed land registration number and we give it to you at the end of the day. Where we have the deed registration, we do minimum of 2 weeks. Minimum of 2 weeks or the year to register. So be very new one. And can't do our transactional register, no transfers are we can do it within 2 weeks.
Okay.
Now, with the title certificate, in branded cheddar, or there a publication, or there a barcoded site plan, intino, Yashisha, you there, Sambia and you are, or the year to me and within a minimum of 3 months.
Right.
Number people know this, now they know pay 4 years, also got to a 1 year man. No problem, meaning that it's a human institution, and we operate in a predominantly manual environment. And so you are retrieving information that no one about some kakra. But people also say, as they know about to, maybe a video hold on your signature be amba. Trying to contact the person, number be ODJ, contact ODJ, another address ODJ. But contact in our son can. It's a pede amount for Nigerian Lands Commission. Ye come boom. It is our joint responsibility. What's in wait 3 months? Please come to our client service office. No baby sir, no one church home baby. Wait, every part time ask for inspection. What we show our and our representative in bed. And we want this whole.
Remember, or there they waited to envelope be done.
Oh, on your requirement.
Oh, no, it's a problem, no, no, uncle.
And that's not making that a human institution. There's some kind of attitude. But that means we are closing it in on them. Obi Bagana Funakasa, we know how to show appreciation. In our conspection now, Bana, oh, Kratty Jana is at Tolanta, another Jana Zafakaza Buffy. It is not your right. The Baka demand there one more baby. At a crowd, a month or the way there. Lands Commissioner or a public office. And so we are there to serve the public, not to lord it over them. And to say a baby as a painful soma, you are going home. You'll be there, they investigate. If you are found guilty, you'll be dealt with. Say, in the past, and moving forward. I mean, one of the reasons why I'm sure that what I say, a chief executive from Lands Commission will to meet the people directly and interact with them.
No,
we see it as our responsibility. So we are changing and we are reaching out to the people. We are there because of them. The staff is exactly the same thing that we are doing, giving them the needed orientation. We are there because of the public. So publicly, you are
right.
Help us if you have a problem. Let us know.
Maba yabajo contact na but maybe sad the credit. Embra woho. What's a matter say what transfer title not what the Mati BB was a re-entry. Nipa autonomy on obituma basa do abituma abaji. How does that happen and why should that happen?
You mean say abandon as while more government leads on who you to me a re-entry. And that was more what's it to your ground rent every year? What's there? Start there is wood and after 6 months. Now within 3 years and now is work with Kakra. Was as I say among 3 years able trip. What ground renting point here? In your few was assassinable. Your best self will notice near your re-enter.
Private person betuma yibia abandon na eke you.
In your stool and our families so there will be covenants in the leases. Yeah, she share leases no more. But you are guaranteed them. Any landlord and main responsibilities in also ALSC. So these are the things that you are supposed to do. And see, or they share ground rent after 5 years and 7 years. you very new, you very revise a ground rent or they see a done wado. Now a Mankadesi hotel, Mrs. residential property wado, another Mankadesi school. These are the things that are in there. Now in Sudan now, they can come in and serve you notice and re-enter. Now even re-entry the police and branch there, or there court, ma court mau. Etum krata there, mutuma jasa asne Philippa ni se. Yede sorry ya, even Lands Commission. Yede sorry ya na ye re-enter. Insi damisi cheno na can be bi obi o hwa assassin be 10 years onye hwe wodo anado obi akodo. Kan ho hwe na 10 years na that assassin abe neze. Ehu bibia no ho hihye wo.
Okay.
Aba ma assassin. Ebe na make chelo papa da ma assassin o ebizo. Ankasa no ho na satirisi. Na we no tattoo. Obi mpo a obotwa picture aye foundation ma assassin anado obi neighbor bi abado. Mesa na assassin na reward you. Enti wa mo all them constructive notice. Na yim there them all it is speed. Onam there was kenti. Na say within a short time mutu esidan. Na ekukuru dan na esidu na akere o me esidan na esidu wa nipa no wa anye ho hwe enti wa oyemeze. Ye kombra kwanu. The nipa no ba no chedo oh ebe en omo wa so tie there assassin na eneze ankasa no ho a. The law is not on your side. Insi mo biara ndwen there. Mo kwa na metra assassin no do 12 years, 10 years na chere wa abayemeze. There are conditions under which are able to na ezenya.
Uncle, one bringing tea, you butcher do ha, but is a mazasho konekaka. Pembrina if he intibe 2 hours, na yempe embrina kofumbisa questions. Is a mamas and a maga than a matereba. Ubine text or the bay, I think I would take that one because was sending by 5 times. Or say land commission for workers no quite went into dishonesty. On the one my problems waba daba young watching etu kwanimpo eba yenchana bachiche mude awde inya akumato ye mude bibia koye yebesi den one me peda me ye report me peda me query be but when you na yebesi den yensa akon
Yo ye wo mammo number CB and then even websites and so now is mama wo here bibia na watch up numbers in first one in 0302
okay
429 760
okay
second one 0303 969 687 yes
on the land commission one telephone numbers okay
exactly that was
lc.gov.gh. Oh, a very simple website address, lc.gov.gh. Without to screen, people will pick that one up.
Then we have info at lc info at lc.gov.gh.
Info at lc.gov.gh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Eba a trouble Nefi yeah. You may be all days the other you be naswa, you bet me naswa.
Our section is on many by 5. But you brain if it's a Wagana mpa, you between me the whole of the 2-hour period for yen Saturday afternoon, you want to trim como. But you bet me Jennifer Kasakakra.
Hold on.
Okay. I was here for a year good diaspora and about Jennifer at Anua or Day Bray. Jennifer, good afternoon. Apomo to say.
Good afternoon. Everything is well, thank you. I hope you don't mind me speaking in English. When I polish up on my tree, I'll be fine.
Oh, look at you. Well, let me find out, Jennifer, why this roadshow for the Land Commission? Why have you taken it up?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, our mandate is to engage with diasporans that seek to connect, to transition to business or invest in Ghana. And one of the things that we have engaged with through the Diaspora Network is the interest of many diasporans, not only in Ghana, but also in the various countries that they are currently located. They are all very interested in land. So whether or not it's buying land for a residential home, buying land for investment purposes, land seems to be one of the major areas that people want to connect with or want to do. So find out a bit more information about. And we understood that yes, we could do Zooms, we could do sessions like this, but it doesn't compare to actually meeting a community, engaging with them, finding out, firsthand about their issue, about what questions that they have. And also, I think one of the things that we're trying to do is make sure that we get the right people to share the right information.
Right.
It's very interesting how one person's experience can be talked about over and over again, and it becomes a generalization, which is not always the case. We need to find out from the professional how things should be done, how how to go about acquiring your documentation, acquiring your land, acquiring just understanding the right legislation. And there's the fact that we've actually been able to bring the Lands Commission to the UK to not only engage with those in London and now we're in Bristol. It's extremely rewarding, and I think it's also helped clarify a lot of myths that people might have out there about the land.
So how do people get along with you? Are you kind of forming a group, an association or something, or people would have to kind of link themselves through a network you have created?
Yes, so we have the Google Diaspora Network, and it's a membership network. So as I mentioned earlier, our main mandate is to support. So everybody's scenario in connecting or doing business in Ghana is slightly different. People want to actually transition and live in Ghana. People want to just connect from afar. So we've got a huge community in America, Canada, UK, and further afield. And if people would like to register with our network, our membership, where they can engage with other diasporans, be part of some of the programs that we run and we organise, they can send an email to the Diaspora Transition Network at gmail.com. Diaspora Transition Network at gmail.com. We do have a website, I think, coming very soon. They'll be able to use that. But at the moment, it's Diaspora Transition Network at gmail.com.
Okay. What we'll do is to partner with you and push this agenda. So from time to time, let's hear from you. Let's see how things are progressing, so we don't have people having their fingers burnt really, and we get things done right. How has the diaspora engagement gone? Have you had people moving down to Ghana, and how are they settling in?
Well, the beauty I can say about the network is that any transition, I'm not just saying Ghana, I think any transition from one country to another is not always going to be easy. There are lots of things that you need to learn, lots of things that you need to engage with, and you need that network of people to support you effectively. So with the diaspora community that we have regular meetups where other diasporas can meet each other and engage with each other. I'm not going to say that it's all smooth sailing, it's not. But the fact is that the support network there and available for each other to engage with.
Well, we want to say thank you very much for this. Sorry, we couldn't start as early as possible because of the few challenges that we had. But wish you all the best in your endeavors. And when you come back to London, let's get in touch and we'll move it forward.
Thank you ever so much. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Jennifer, openia oda Guba Diaspora Network no ano na fi oboayen yehwe ekwan faso ebinya asase ni bisi beto asase na ya register ene ho ensema hodo no enyina na nanka was say the first part of our program, but BBT yentimi anye minim some questions ni ade no dodo na lawyer ade ebeto ho ade amai, but lawyer I go for nuaba amra na or take on a hobby. Nah, oh no, what me too, Adiano.
Yes, what should that? Oreku, but me 1 second.
A visa for the Hannah drink. Oh, in your barco, on your say Ghana for dishonesty na and what problem with. Okay, now, Baraka de Sala.
Bubarak Sana, Matthias.
Oh, dear, the badge of what to say.
I don't but me who you want so.
Yamia Dumboko, Unia, we can say branch house.
Oh, Chase, Sir Charles. Catch your phone book, dear.
Pastor Emiadom now swear.
Don't cry. Right. Come on, you ain't in Crawford, bomber, so I have seen.
Oh.
Oh, Miss Mebasona, Media Bromo.
Oh, dear, bro.
Come on, baby, yes, a crow. You're real kumidas. Maybe can inch for ni at 4 patcho, Michecha, Obi Biara, Uguswa, Mutie, meaning say, Yasha, Samusian, Macacra, Land Commissioner, Swaba, so at the end, assassin, Samano, Abe Dumia, na senior Baya, or Tata, say. Na obi so say kwan ourself faso so obi semu ansa na senior Baya man so twen enkoba so no. Enti yeda na say ye gidi say ibenya no full time na otimi acheche no memu yi na ye no bi obi be say sika ready e pasase ato enti no yo eti for sa na ye no oreku mpacho more questions kakra na o ma me ho kwan na afedi e mabo awremu na
mami enkai eye atifo ni ahwefo say yade yen questions na eso ho ekofa land commission executive secretary no ade eba enti your numbers no se na mo hu ewo screen no so no obetumi afre 0739208468 and also obe send wo text message no any WhatsApp voice note na enya ba ko but we'll go to now before that obe send no ade abre 0795042278 Okay, now, but your questions, maybe I'm say, lawyer, are you ready for you?
Yo, Pacho, 1 second. You need to go after as I question baby. Okay, near the kind, na obi the tintin back will be pie beto so na ye husuyi na make a mission a bosse, senior tibia, yet the beba, okay, near Obisa and I said, Pacho me go. Kitty, wow, intimate me was in a mankind. Or say, my daughter made a visit application and mistakenly tick has not been refused. Hey, but senior Tiana may come a kind twice and so no me making it out. Intimate some kind. Or say, my daughter made a visit application and mistakenly ticked has not been refused visa to UK. Before and she was refused based on that.
She has not been refused visa to the UK before, and based on that, she was refused.
Oh, okay.
So she took that, and she was refused because of that.
Ah, okay. The caseworker refused her by saying that even if she can consider the earlier 2 refusals as minor, her latest is not, and therefore refusing her based on failure to disclose her earlier refusal. Okay, Matthias here. I personally made an invitation for my graduation and had refused feedback yesterday for the graduation invitation. The caseworker used the previous non-disclosure of previous refusals as the basis of this current application for the graduation invitation, though all those earlier refusals were disclosed in this application. Worst of all, the caseworker went ahead to impose or suggest a ban of 10 years based on the previous reason for the refusal. Is the caseworker right to use previous reason of refusal to refuse current application and place a ban? Please advise me. Edosu ye, Yenua Bema Samuel Evans Ota Nedibai.
Yo, medase bebre. Paragraph 9.7.1 no Emma Equine say. So when making misrepresentation our application is wa na yehu a etumi gina so refuse so.
Okay.
Edikan. So false information or misrepresentation with the view to be granted the visa.
Okay.
So the next question is say nipa na oya ade no na onim say etisa anasa ntisa. Say etisa there then there is deception.
Okay.
Say ntisa there then there's innocent misrepresentation.
Right.
But whether it was innocent or not, why misrepresent it? Because you refuse to pay now cause a baby. So we a mistake. So why a mistake? What can draw?
Okay.
And which can draw? I'm going to say 9.7.1 say a say refuse to. See who say which can draw no na a year. Say what the person would they kata maybe so. Now would the brew money? Or make me a banner under paragraph 9.8.1 and 0.8.2 no.
Okay.
And it's an way almost soon say we deceive you because one kind of credit because when you saw a kind of cry young farmer no into one shot down kind of credit I'm on the amano.
Okay.
And because of one kind of credit almost feel say there is deception involved.
Oh.
And because of that deception, no, more identified and also most suspecting into, more banning 10 years under 9.81 and 9.82. 0.82 no say it take you to previous non-disclosure.
Okay.
And just whether a current or previous, sanity.
Sanity.
Anti sanity there, omo ban no a ontumi ma 10 years. But normally no sanka omo ban no na o seek administrative review. No argue said there is no deception there. Nka ombe revise ban no mo keep no refusal under 9.71.
But one year in term ninety dear, nature say vigina be
Say administrative your refusal is it normally with visit crown there's no grounds for administrative review and I say appeal. So you're like in a moment no administrative review there, then wait me argue say. But once a chum into acquire footprint ewo ho a better ho a chair no. Into the question of the ban is Mrama ho kwan say o ma refer to the previous ade no ana. Yes, Mrama ho kwan.
Okay, nti Asmah yemfa ni say why ye sa ade no ma ban no 10 years na so na 10 years ni so ye usan ye application view na this time around no o can say you refuse to pay na ometumi aka say okay 10 years na so we do 10 years no what can no currently see ade ometumi nya visa no and answer still a ibegina so once ya ban no a pa ho kra na o application still a yemfa ma.
Under normal circumstance, the restriction lasts for the duration. But as I say, yeah, some of my shadow honu enti. More or less, as a revocation and a refusal with ban. So nipa no ye revoke na de na ye de man no na ye revoke ya. And can no as I say, o seek permission for the revocation to be reversed. Before our application for fraud. But you omo refuse no omo ban no. They did not revoke.
Matthias here. Okay. Yen next one. And the next one na me dey ba no. Ebia ni say senior say one disclose so na ya refuse so no. What about MBA? What dream obi beka say o are free. Enti wo your application unko unkai say refuse you that na you refuse you that. Enti wo dey obetake say yes, you refuse you, but in actual fact no MBA na you refuse you that. And also be deception.
Right. So let's look at the context. Which one offers advantage to the applicant?
Okay.
Sir, you refuse to da. No, because you refuse to da. And I say you refuse to da. No, because say you refuse to da. So you refuse to now, because you refuse to da. That's misrepresentation. And no, the aim is say, "Oh, cancer, I'm a daddy na mao."
Okay.
Because usro say, "What kind of cry? I'm far mao."
Okay.
And I'm finding out there. On my cancer, well, I'm kind of cry. Nipa we you refuse to da.
Yes.
And now on Susu say you refuse to da.
Okay.
And now you say, have you been refused before? Or say yes.
Uh-huh.
And the woman on license to say you refuse to da there and the it's not say. But nipa we you supposed to say, well, mama, I cannot cry. But when she show me who say, oh, this is a mistake on the fact. Because nipa we share the record no you refuse to da. Inti nipa you refuse to da no a o can say you refuse to da, how would they find out? Say on a record so.
On a record.
Inti say me say you refuse me da na you refuse me da na me record no so empty a. Then will you say me try draw? Are you with me? So it's a contextual argument. Then and another question, I can say, oh, nipa we honestly know how would they even say they've refused them if they haven't been refused before? What happened? Anyway. Then the caseworker will just laugh over it and push it aside. Now we move on to assess.
Yeah, so,
but I don't see why Obia you refuse no because you refuse no.
Say yeah, we be say we sure. Into no, they can say yes, any be ya enko fast.
But before because when you're sure, not just a way to quite pain and I say what try pain. But when him say the mawa and say I'm farmer.
Yes.
But say the mawa and can wait to quite.
I said they are referring to, but yeah.
On that basis, I don't think say with this one. So fine, more or less, we can trust say you refuse to even though you refuse to. But in true way, I don't know say Obama will be BR. I don't think they will take this bit in serious. I don't. See because the Mrano has not contemplated this. Until I'm fine shame, because the woman will be a new Obakasa, but I don't think they will hold it.
That is what I'm thinking. Anyway. Last my so we don't ever say debate because you refuse to, so you refuse to. And also you deception.
Deception. There was moon ever banning here.
Yes, I see. Not very true. Oh, sorry. Oh, near me can a question baby. Oh dear. Yeah, but they refuse this question na question. Okay, I see. Good. Or I see. Please, how many applications do you have to apply after you bring a family member through your EU family to UK, and which application do you have to apply?
The question we need to about and now me answer man.
What about that?
Mami we our time no ba kona me fa voice note and femu na in senior esieko. Lawyer Pacho yentiwe.
Good evening, they say evening. Kweku. And Lawyer Charles, Brad Charles. Good evening.
Good evening.
I want to say,
I
hope so. But I said, my baby said, I don't think it has nothing to do with what you were discussing today. But I still have to ask you. Not only me, some of my friends wanted to know. But I won't say. Was it somewhere last month? And now, almost say, almost my isika. I think people who are on benefits, on my said 600 and something. No. And in Besame, yes, sure say, is it still coming on? Almost on the 14th. There's the 14th is next week. Yeah. And not only me, some of my friends, most of them wanted to find out, say, if it's thought the government is going to give it to us, and now say, finance minister, no, I resign our pay prime minister, Eunice, or much man, Madam I'm still listening to you.
You are there, some me by, send can ask someone or say, I may actually shall sell this car. Say, a better by 14th.
Aye.
And then 9th.
And then
And then 14th. I'm buying a doing come.
But what can you imagine? I am
saying, I had you my
and your Nimska crow.
And he says he cannot buy them on a dorsal. We can't really tell which is which. But let's see by the 14th.
Now, we Nimska crow. I've been maybe saying, Sabia Nanka may Cosan line a Macojibia.
Obisi at Cheska, baby.
I was 14 years, Siska Bibeba.
Hey, on Cherry Hawk Fire, and I'm got to lie.
Okay, you see the next voice notes me about you.
Hello, lawyer. Good evening. Edwasini Ejuma. If I show me bisa question, ya my sister. Where you seamstress, Ghana. Na adwuma no onya bi nye onya nema ni bi mpam papa nti kakra bi odi to nuani dia wontua taxi bia na wonya be ma bi one na ya aware na be ma ne de omiti 18600 no nti ekodu se ofele form no ne koduru occupation side ho na won twa de no fa unemployed nhye ho ana se de na obetimi di ahye ho se be ya enkoba se we seamstress de na o tax e utu ama government na o se o di ni nyina kan won so ntua tax bia ema government no ena afensu mi pa cho Ghana mo office e wo ho na mo office e wo henefa na ubetimi de mo number wo Ghana so atudwa mamia medase.
Your question to need the Kweku would be true any information so that will be available
no problem.
To be shared. And the question is nipa ya or your application a spousal application and Appendix FM or be joining a husband. Now of a form no occupation one then on intro and show. I see say you or you unemployed. And you no better show.
Okay. Well, the answer is straight and simple as that. Now, Ghana details no memfa no embro awaha. Obetimi ako yen ye Ghana office number no 0302 509 235 0302 509 235 announce 0244 269 233 0244 269 233. Office no ewo number 13 Okpewo Mensa Avenue. Ewo Ajingano East Legon. Eninti Shenesusa. Anasa wo UK Harry Cross be a over corner up directions near the Albertina free office line 0208 493 7340. Enti Shenesusa and Mami. I mean, go back to na what question be over?
Question, last one question. Now, Obi bisa say or say, okay, me amin tiase na me bisa or say, when ya sponsor, you can say sponsorship license application EBIA. Na employer no amano sa COA no na on fambra, but onim kwanya on so say or apply visa na there no so can. Just say onim A to Z and I say or share online na or pray for no musi yes or may employment or must any letter of employment no e dia brain say obisa say what next dem biom na onye and obisa me na mesti okay me rabi to bia na lawyer becheche mu e wo ho e dia mai
yo it has to be pray and enya certificate of sponsorship when you employment contract or letter no. And we do the stage of a visa application. And send you okay on your conversant with how in your manual echo in terms of the type of visa application or by any document or the background at the end. we encourage people to do it themselves, but we also advise people not to do it themselves and make mistakes when they are not sure. And see, you bet me to an amona, we could lawyer, bet me at Abuano na Bibia ya kama, because on best of may say chance we advise to say, offer a car into Casuna, on yeno kama and on my lawyer Mbuano, na Bibia and Kwakama senior or Shisheno.
Okay. Yo, I think say me man aswate intino. E ba ne sa na nyoma obehia, ye behia free ne ho ne nyina no lawyers ne be ka kire no. Na chese watutu nyoma yie na odi amom no maya. Yo lawyers man, I mean did say o tie intino obenya emuaye no. Etore bia me ne omudi nkoma. Yesi me nya lawyer intino ya no pese omuti free. Lawyers nanga sanka say no. Intino no I don't know, but I think say yes. No any last question na me wa me.
Okay. Na me da say yen share am say ene ye the time no kakra ko yen land issue no na was enke starting. Look, macho ye me question be wo ha wadarima or say assuming that a single parent cannot make all these maintenance calculations or enkwala me no mo British or UK or say or they enkwala me no free and Ghana, so to speak. She has no support from government. Or £31,000 a year. Can this meet the financial requirement?
Yes. So under the maintenance requirement for Unipa Way, 31,000 should be more than enough to meet the threshold. In Colombia, UK no dear, some of them are British citizens, some are Sadia, and accommodation is separate, so she has to prove say or meet accommodation threshold under the Housing Act 1985 no. And the senior yenimo Nkwala 13 edekono as say omunya omo dan. Depending on age of Nkwala no, so mienu wa hadada na mienu eba Nkwala na akoye 4 plus ono or 5 depending on ages of Nkwala no. We are talking of at least 5 rooms. So we are teenagers, 5 rooms, including living room. Internet just say we living room now, we here 4 bedroom at the account. Tenancy or one should consider that. Now, also, I make sure that we meet the sole responsibility threshold and paragraph 297F threshold now, or talking about some Kalano or Mobano. Then the HRS or Mamba, BB between I Atungo, and I say SC. So once you do all this and have your evidence to support that, in terms of your specific question, 31,000 income for a year should cover the. To be fair, it's even if you are looking at finance, because we are dealing with Nkwalano, if it's a spouse, I can say 18,600. But what the spouse name Kwalakra air come when I cost rights about 27 to 28. So yes, your specific question or answer is yes. But it's not just the money, everything else, including sole responsibility.
Okay.
Test.
Yeah, well, in your way, I've submitted my application since December and I haven't heard anything as of now. Is there something we have to know because I'm worried?
Right. You have to know that because of the COVID, there has been a backlog of cases that they are still dealing with. You also have to know that because of Ukraine and Russia war, it has also impacted on case processing, or application processing and decision, where and also so if you listen why you're worried, so you want to take action there, you have to send them a pre-action protocol with a view to telling them that you intend to take legal action against them for not following through their policy of giving you a decision within 6 months maximum. And but I will tell you that you do that, but you cannot boldly take them to court anyway. To all you can simply do is to send them the PAP, I kind of short, and that's a pre-action protocol. But apart from that, we need to call MP ho. No one in our said this is worrying you. Be a critical issues about mental health, depression. Yeah, dear MP no bet me abemu na wabwao. So nkwala wo mu so a na say we obi a we dealing with the social service as a client. In that case, no metumi so am our letter so that they will send that to the Home Office on your behalf. Into all these things, obetumi etu ho anamo in that regard. But who say backlog no? Oh.
Okay. When so a day about or say and then obey yes and a Zambrano application I refuse to. The first I mean sure was the first child, 19, my second is 17, my last is 15. And the father left us about 12 years ago. And then obey.
Yo omo refuse so mama raising. And he said, we na 19 need now the year there and you may refuse because Akwalano abro 18. So we na 17 Akwalano so now the year and I say 15 Akwalano so now the year there. Then Akwalano is still Akwala. I don't know Nientia or refuse yet. From what you are telling me, no papa no anyhow. So there's nobody apart from Mamia or Beshe Akwalai because the position is that say Akwalano or somebody else to take care of them apart from their mother no dear, then Mami will not qualify, especially if the other person or parent is a British citizen or has settled status, then they can say no, the person should be there for them. But apart from all this, they should be able to appeal and win at court.
Okay. Call the next one. So I'll say I wanted to register my land. I was told it's cost me 10,000 and that the actual cost is 1,000, but I'll have to pay some people bribe amounting to 9,000 if I want to speed it up. I'm saying we by Brana Lands Commission Executive Secretary no AD and come on. I think there's a continuation here. Disappointed in this bribery paying. Please do something to stop the corruption. I'm saying corruption at the end. Good afternoon. Please, what usual checks does Home Office conduct before they grant my visa after allowed appeal?
Thank you very much. So they will usually write to you and tell you that the decision has been reversed. We are going to, however, subject to the usual checks. So the usual checks will be on suitability, conduct. So that your inclusion in the British community will not be at odds with the provisions of the law. Whether your presence will be in the best interest of the community or the public. So the public interest test will be one of the checks they will be carrying out. When the NHS and I say a kabia tax issues be in so they will do the suitability checks to be sure say even though we are qualified, no, send away application with suitability in mind that and someone farmer.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying Breno and then Magic lawyer extra 30 minutes. But lawyer, you wait me your question.
Yes.
Thank you. It drew us now. Me why am she now?
Papa,
Aha. Okay. And then yam question no. Virtually the discussing.
Okay.
Na why titani maminko enkofa the discussing any nuggets na yeditu jana emra so that amount for 18 ube intem na afi ye chat we any ye nuggeta ye day eba ye eneno mamin infa into her amount or see the rules requiring an adult dependent to be brought to live in the UK are that the applicant is required to provide evidence that they require long-term personal care, which must take the form of an independent medical evidence that the applicant's physical or mental condition means that they cannot perform everyday tasks. And B, this must be from a doctor or other health professional. Because lawyer say, baby, I will say free bar any the evidence now also de bano. I was saying no catch me say the trick is in the word or in that sentence, and the trick is in the word or. It is a either or. let's just say we move back, but they can't say ender. Let's just say lawyer just good. I say in addition, evidence relating to the available care should be from a central or local health authority, a local authority, or a doctor or other health professional. We Appendix FM na yedi ho en common and lawyer epija ye de efri ho de ebre yen. Eno nti madaroma ma menkwen na pam now the question. Evid Ghanaian already 83 years. She has mobility issues and long-term disability. Her only daughter, Afi, is a British citizen who lives in the UK. Afi beso kofa ne maame Evid, and in the Babetsna here in the UK, or to live with her in the UK. And until your options means which of the following must Evid meet before her application is likely to succeed? Likely to succeed. Number one, medical evidence that because of medical conditions, she cannot perform everyday tasks. Two, that Afi is a British citizen. So what? And that Afi is 83 years. Okay. Okay, question one. Afi the 83, you. She has mobility issues and long-term disability, you. Her only daughter, Afi, is a British citizen who lives in the UK, you. Afi wants to bring her mother, Evid, to live with her in the UK, you. Inti, medical evidence that because of medical conditions, she cannot perform everyday tasks. Afi is a British citizen. Afi is 83 years. Now, let's get your answers. Okay. I want for a while. Nah?
Papa.
You go try?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, say Edaho Pefe, and I will see.
And the moon street.
Fala, I heard this term, Masresa, Fala.
Okay. Now you answer someone for their bag. And now I've been putting number is 1. You will audition, but na Kweku meye dede number 1. Alexa to say number 1. Okay, Tilly so aba number 1. Now what's your demo diva?
A demo fala. Number 1.
Number 1.
Because say automated evidence nature there, a bit to me I possible man. But
Okay.
the fact that you're British and I'm found the fact say the second one so we did 83 and also found. But say what the medical evidence there and here and on a bit me a boosting the application.
Okay, I have Monira Oishi. Monira Oishi. I don't know where you're watching us from, but you're telling us you're watching. Thank you very much. Okay, Laura, I'm saying a brain tea. Remember our horses here. Na you're here near Ekro.
Right. So Avid we did 83. Let's just say we need. Neba. So the keywords 83 age, mobility issues, long-term disability.
Okay.
So we have serious medical conditions. Her only daughter, let's just say scarcity of support.
Okay. And also your factor.
Because her only daughter, her daughter and baby say now mama can wear.
Yeah.
Her only daughter, and hobby or to baby for. So her only daughter has to be shuttling between maybe or tiny baby and a mommy one. And why not just walk off another? And also here evidence such as that mammy we ni our yari obey here personal care if in the bay a ho.
Okay.
I manage to meet the year so that she can become mobile and she can go through, me also say, go through in terms of eating, drinking, feeding, personal care. No. And it's one there, we here medical evidence from independent source to prove say sanity.
Okay.
And so it's 1.
Oh, necessary demo falasa.
No.
Lawyer say answer no number 1. Timwa modern number 1 no. Pampara, I don't know ye atoso. And lawyer ma explanation and also Ewaha must provide independent medical evidence that because of her physical and mental condition, she cannot perform everyday tasks. In addition, must show that there is no one else to take care of her. So then lawyer can only child, but massa evidence, and long-term disability, any mobility issues, and also a serious medical condition. We a case of Ribel v. Entry Clearance Officer, Pretoria 2018 EWCACIV 611. The Court of Appeal reaffirmed that the rigorous and demanding nature of the adult dependent relative rules following the judgment in British versus Secretary of State for the Home Department 2017 EWCACIV 368.
So, Bravo, let me just chip in. I'm not going to add anything, but I just want to mention because he is identity. And so they be about EWCAC.
Thank you. Can we grab a business and so Sabra for
and also a case in the
Sabra for the Debia moderated
and he is a source of the law. Maybe a question as semi fee in the report here. Until the kind first one or the case of rebellion or more report no England and Wales a court of appeal case. Now a civil case. Civil division.
England and Wales Court of Appeal. And a civil case 611.
Volume 611 or report 611. And I call back on also I see England and Wales Civil Court of Appeal civil case. Into UK SCR a UK Supreme Court. So those are the bits as I say you. That's all.
BWF
just for learning purposes.
BWF the very house near bread. Okay, I was here. Medamunyina say I'm say mama IFFF I kama. Enti Mema lawyer Asmah amaye the odi ebejaye ansani sorry na fi next in command na ade atoaso ansana mapo. Lawyer.
Thank you very much, viewers and listeners. I have adopted a strategy where once we are about to leave, we give benefit to those who did not follow us through and through.
That's fantastic.
So I'll summarize it in English for the benefit of those viewers and listeners. So today we looked at maintenance as one of the tests to meet when you are making other entry clearance application for your children who are coming from abroad to join you in the UK, or leave to remain application as a single parent with children or you're alone. We have understood that to be able to meet the maintenance test, you have to look at the assessment based on the case law of Ahmed versus the Secretary of State 2013. Now, the law or the case law position is that your disposable income for spending purposes should be £246 at least, especially if you are a single parent with 2 children. And this would then consider your rent and your final income, and that is the main assessment. So if we're able to prove that your income is not up to, for example, 18,600, but if we break it down into 52 weeks or into weekly payment, what you get after your rent is at least 246 if you have 2 kids, or just a little more, then you are in. It means you have met the maintenance test. Then your application can be considered either under the 5-year route, or if you are making an application for your children to join you under paragraph 297, it will also be considered that maintenance or income is met. So at this point, we know that if you're a single parent and you are making an application to switch from 10 to 5 or to continue on the 10-year route, you have to apply the case law test to assess whether you have at least enough for your essential living needs. This is what we have been able to cover today. We believe that the conversation has been helpful and it will support you. If you need help, do not hesitate to knock on our doors and we'll be happy to assist you. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
Yo, it's your phone, as your phone. Yadamasi, biom say, ene, yenimu asha, edumenasia, na yedi equary, ye namodaso, ewoso, nyamisha, obibiara. Menso, medamasi, biom say, brea, ye batwa, na ye shemobona, mumma, hopani, di bonasontino, medamunina say. Ye did say, ene, mushianuma baby, especially land with the anonso, no, otasasia, no, I actually, na, odia, thought, yam peman so true. Yo, the Katie consult for so education no cost so den. Embia na wo hia moa e wo English true mu. The bia we do bia say bia fei na wokofa ho kafo bi aba na ese onye A1 wo he how are you ni ade so no onim kwa obefa so betumi a church no. Anan post wa bedu na okọ akọ renew ni visa na ese ohia A2 ansa partner route no so eno nso yetumi e church se ne etie no okọ asa na obenya no. Anampo opese obeye health and care adwuma ne bi ewa ha anasa wo ye nurse opese obekromu ha na yesi ehia bibi e frɛ no IELTS eno nso yetumi church obemma guidance no pepe se ne awokɔ a obetwa na wetwa no yie nyame adom omo di kan a omo kɔtrɔtrɔ nyinaa no yenya dance die kɛse a ɛkɔ a enya asɛm ketewa nti wo nso bedwan ne yɛn KT consult for na register na onso onhyia wo English no kwan bia so no nyame bɛyɛ ama wo betwa owie nso a ne we kyire no ne yɛde aka ho ama nti nyame nhyerɛhyerɛ wo bia ohia yɛn a bɔmmɔde anafa na ma we ɛyɛ 075 966 20154 bɔmmɔde anabehu yɛn kwan bia betumi nso de afa so ne yɛde aboa no ɛkwan da hɔ sɛ ne etie bia nkonimdie bɛba medamo nyinaa ase mediane manyeti manyewan.
Okay, Busia, and na yedi asida Emma Obibia say Obekaya ho Emma Yadigimedi Ebrewo. It's been the community and the law. Yeni Ura James Ike Dutson, Executive Secretary of the Lands Commission, Yeneno Achitre and Komo, Oba in the middle of our discussion about Mu in Shishaya. I was Yediswo, any acquire before so I better assess yenya problem ewo. And actually, no so senior discussion na call lawyer Charles Asmah BWF Solicitors aseye and yeneno twetwe nkomo. Mr. Kai will be say the special birthday of Professor Ade, my studio manager. Professor Ade, super happy birthday. Nyame ensha. We're so proud of you. Na mejiri say next year the party. Afini anya next year the party. Abusia ene do ebesi BWF Solicitors 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so 7 Sisters North London where juma Monday to Friday every anopa 9:30 ekopim enwumre 6 o'clock weekends Saturdays no book appointment na fi woni won ehia BWF Solicitors free one was 0208 493 7340 and our Ghana number no betimi afre 050 2794. Emergency number UK 077 127 61884. If I'm a Kweku Owusu Frimpong, and me de will see Nyame Adoma, you share you next week.
Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Oh, 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 everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough.